right.
Shadless.
Welcome. Wow. We are live. It's Isser Chag, and I'm really impressed that we're continuing this consistency of every single day. And although it wasn't easy today,
You're
but
impressed. I'm surprised.
yeah,
I can't believe you made me do this.
I had a feeling that this would happen, and that's why I said I'm definitely going to force you to do this
Yeah, Tugnuch Yom Tov is
for
not
such
usually.
days.
Yeah,
It's
this is
these
what a
types.
commitment is. This is what a commitment looks like.
Yep, exactly. So hope everybody had a beautiful Yom Tiv, a gesinten Zimmer, and
Yeah.
remember the chat is open. So everybody, please, I posted also on your LinkedIn page. If anybody has any comments or anybody wants to share how their Yom Tiv was, it was something special, something unique. You went somewhere interesting. Let's hear how it was, please, or just
How
say
was
how.
your How was your young? 1 second, you said a Gesinten Zimmer. Isn't that something that said Paisach?
Both Pesach and Shvius.
Why not? Let's have a Gesinten Zimmer. Me'etz Hashem. Okay, so how was your Paisach? What was different than Brooklyn?
Shvius.
Shvius.
So
This is what you look like a day after Yom Tov. I mean, normal people that were up for one night.
hey, look at this. Welcome, Shirley. Wow, first time he managed to tune in.
Who is the Sruli? It's all your friends from your shtibel. Who is
No, no,
Sruli?
no. He's look at that. He's from LinkedIn, so LinkedIn means that he's on your page.
Oh, nice. Sruli
Yeah,
what?
Shirley Paisach, of course. He's
Sruli
a
Pais.
LinkedIn
Who's that?
guru, and I actually ordered a couple of mezuzahs from him. Also, does a great job. He has like a cipher business and he does
He,
shipping all over, so it's really
he
works
delivers
out.
to Arizona?
Yes, actually, the mezuzah right here on this office was from him just a
What's
few
the
days ago.
nice?
Yep.
You see, Sruli, you got a free advertisement just by tuning in to the live. Kick was a nice. By the way, if Sruli, if you want to come up to this meeting now for a few minutes, it's optional. Contact Isaac privately. It's optional.
Yeah, tell me in the comments here, and we'll send you the link, and you'll have a chance to be part of the show.
He would love to. He loves being on anything all the time.
Yeah.
Sruli is fine and nice. So tell me
Anyhow,
about Shvius in your town over there.
yeah, but Baruch Hashem, it was really nice. For anybody that doesn't know, I'm in Casa Grande, Arizona, and Yom Tif is a very exciting time. A lot of guests come. It's packed. So we have in Beideveld, and we have during the year we have the Ruhigkeit, and then Yom Tif is Tetzach, Baruch Hashem. So a lot of family people had family coming over. Yep, just really liked it. All right.
Suli is nice. So Suli, the best part that I like about Suli is his commitment to MDY. All the rest is a bonus.
It's really
Mirz Hashem. Oh, Mirz
look at
Hashem.
this.
Next
Look at
week I'm
this.
going to be by MDY. Mirz Hashem.
It's really the other wants to see you on the show.
Who is the Oilam?
Meilach Apple.
Oh, Meilich, that's so nice. Hey, Meilich, how you doing? It's good to see you too. I took noch Yom Tov. Ich weiß, suchst mir. Der hat mich hereingeschleppt, du. Ich wollte es gar nicht getan.
Yep. Anyhow, so it was Baruch Hashem packed. We had a few different menunim, there's different areas. What should I say?
How many areas is in Casa Grande?
No, it's like a little bit spread out. So let's say my father came. He's here, and he doesn't really walk too well. So I pushed him with the wheelchair. So like we had like a separate minion for Mincha Marav, so you shouldn't have to do the walk.
So do a Erev dort?
No, there's no item saying it was Yom Tif.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Shirley wants to come in.
Suli.
Send you the link.
What's so nice. This is going to be fun. I'm telling you. If Suli is here, there's going to be noise in the house. So while you're sending Suli the link, I'm going to tell the Oilam that I'm traveling tomorrow. Mirz Hashem, Kanetz Yisrael Atzad HaKadosh.
Mm-hmm.
and I'm very excited about it. And we have so far 2 episodes, Baruch Hashem, that are going to be filmed there. One of them is MDY Hebrew version, first time Hebrew in what a day. I don't know how the audience is going to swallow it, but mat bestellt. Es ist wichtig. So a größte Eule in Eretz Yisrael was geht benefiten von dem. And hopefully there is going to be another one, Me'etz Hashem, at least. Maybe 2 more. Still have 2 days available. I'm in the talks with 2. If you know anyone in Eretz Yisrael, if you are in Eretz Yisrael,
Mm-hmm.
this works? Ah, there it is. Okay, good. Still works. Is Sully coming on?
So certainly, I can't respond to your message because it's on Ari's page, but I sent you the link. I sent you the link on WhatsApp. So if you go there, you click on it, you'll be added to the show.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm sure Sully heard that. Sully's more techie like that. He gets the links in the cut. I have no idea. I always get lost with these links. Isaac takes care of business.
Yeah.
In the meantime, until this show gets out of hand, and we'll have to have a tech on hand.
That's a shame.
There's an MDY. There's this guy Mark Ashkenazi, big tzaddik. Ours not. Shuas nishka shuas. I don't know how to say it in English. Ours not ours. Maybe hours that are not ours. Something like that. Erev Yom Tov, Motzi Yom Tov. And he's technically the gatekeeper. You always need a gatekeeper in a Zoom meeting because you never know who's going to come to destroy your meeting, especially when it's a live shear. You don't want that. It's a risk you don't want to take. Imagine the wrong guy coming on here. It's a dangerous thing. So you can't post this link anywhere, and they do need to post the link anywhere. So they have somebody that monitors Mark Ashkenazi. One day, maybe Mark is going to take over this live also.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
As long as it doesn't clash with MDY's Shirim.
So tell me a little bit, how was Yom Tov in Borough Park? We haven't been there in a while.
I think you asked me, who asked me after Pesach this question? I told him it's a very American question. You'll never see in Israel people asking, how was Yom Tov? They move on quicker. They're like, what's today's news? They never go. In America, it's normal that everybody knew how was Yom Tov, how was Shabbos.
Right.
I don't really know how to. It's just like a how are you doing question. It's not a real. You don't really want to know how my Yom Tov went. You don't want to know all the details unless there was something crazy or very interesting, which there was. But I don't think sharing is normal because it's going to be too. It's too much gavur to share too much spiritual moments. I think I don't know. Maybe look who's here.
Look at
no
that.
way. Really made it. How you doing?
I saw that I threw you guys off. I was talking about Shvius and Pesach came on, and this guy went blank. He went to Pesach mode.
Yeah, me. Yeah, a day after Yom Tov, you're not supposed to be so into it already. If the minhag in America is to have Sunday off for one Shabbos, how about 2 days Yom Tov? You need like 3 days off.
Yeah.
Especially with all the cheesecakes.
Yeah, 100%. So I eat in the West to have Ari. I never really made it onto your calls because I always got the notification either too early or too late. I was on a call and I only noticed it afterwards. So here I am, believe it or not. So what happened now? I'm not sure. I just I got the notification just in time, and I said, let me tune in. I happen to have a 2:15, 2:30 meeting, but here we are.
Struli always has a meeting. And Hashem wanted you to be on here. I was saying to Isaac that asking you how Yom Tov was is an American thing. You go in Israel, nobody says that. Nobody cares how your Yom Tov was. Nobody wants to know. Even if it was good, I definitely don't want to know if it was good. In America, how was he Yom Tov? Oh, now he's stuck. The service in Staten Island, lo mashu.
Yes, service no good, really.
We happen to be in Borough Park.
Oh, that's even worse. Depending where. If you're next to a
Borough
big
Park,
building,
I'm connected to Wi-Fi. Let me see if
now it works. Now I can see your
It's working now?
Moving. Yeah. Which area are you? 17 and 45?
Nope. I happen to be a 16 and 40th.
Oh, I know that
40,
place.
you should have good service.
I know. It depends. I have T-Mobile service. T-Mobile, has its
Uh,
days. Like a bullshit.
let's
Mm.
not bash T-Mobile because then they'll block us on whatever network. Um,
With a mouse.
so so how was
So
your Yom Tov, Struli? Maybe you have a Psachidish. This guy was in Arizona. He had to have a separate minyan for his father in the
Yeah, I
basement. What
heard.
about you?
Me, I was in Borough Park happens to be, and I spent time with my family, my in-laws.
Beautiful.
It was a beautiful, beautiful Yom Tov. Demis.
yeah,
Where do you sleep? Are you up both nights or just one night?
I'm always up, so it's not really, it's not a serious thing.
right. Well,
Okay.
Listen, nice.
He was up by day.
Yeah. What
Yeah,
about
hello.
you,
You
Isaac? Were
should.
you up? Were you up at night in Arizona? In Arizona, they're up at night.
Yeah, yeah, sure. It's a little earlier a loss, so it makes it easier. So the night is a little shorter.
What do you mean? What time was the loss?
It's like 3:51.
Ah, bandit cheaters.
One
It's
second.
like
Wow.
1 second. Ochet Oostvasten is Ochet earlier when you finish the
Yep,
fast.
yep.
Oh, maybe
Scam.
maybe it's worth traveling to Arizona for the fast.
Not only that, but if the best thing is actually to travel from Arizona to New York because of the 3 hour difference.
Also, you lose 3 hours.
Basically, you take off. By the time you land, it's already time to Ozfast.
I love this.
Hello.
Slowly,
Gambit Tishabov?
that's
Let's go.
it. Megambican, Arizona. If you didn't notice, Sully, Isaac is very, very proud of as an Arizonian.
Oh, wow.
So he plugs it like 10 times a minute. I
100%.
try I try to guy Misselvatem in the conversation sometimes. I'm kidding. I
One
was
second.
the first night I was up.
Wait a
It
second.
was
When you said Guy American, Arizona, wait, if you're gonna come from New York to Arizona, it's gonna actually add 3 hours to your fast.
so we have to
Don't
go
make that mistake.
Erev and
So you
come
have
back.
to be on the way back,
Yeah,
and
that's
there we
it.
go.
Now it makes sense. Yeah, we have
Yeah.
to go home.
By the way, Ari just went blank. That means you got a phone call,
Yeah.
and then he's
I
not
got
gonna
a
be able to
phone
hear
call and I
us.
can hear you guys. I'll come
So
back in a second.
he's gonna have to log out and come back in.
1 second.
So what's the story? You live in
I have
Staten
got a
Island?
great advice for that.
Yeah.
I live in Staten Island,
Oh,
and I
okay.
operate out of Borough Park. My dormitory is in Staten Island.
Uh-huh. I know that office, Grada. My in-laws live next door.
Yeah, so I happen to be on my parents' porch. I come and I check in every now and then just to say hi. Had a hectic morning. I decided to like unplug. So yeah,
Yeah. So
we're good.
I felt like today, like after Yom Tif, the Olim is like, and nobody's like in the mood of content and these type of things. And I knew Ari wouldn't be in the
I'm not so
mood.
sure about that actually.
It's
Yeah.
a good thing I left you with
Ari's fine in the
Sully.
mood. This is how does Ari look when he's not in the mood?
Oh, you don't want to know. This is the lower end, the lower east side.
This is low
But
energy.
yeah, you see, Isaac knows already. This is low energy. By the way, Sully, I'm gonna be in Mietz Shem next week in MDY.
Ooh, you doing the Hebrew version?
That's Hashem, yeah.
Wow, that's gonna be a smashing success.
I'm excited about it. I'm excited. If it even gains half the people that the English one did, this is all worth it. It's all worth it.
100%. One person. All you need is one person.
Exactly.
That's it.
I don't know how the
We know.
audience here, without any names, are going to take a Hebrew episode of What a Day, but they're going to have to swallow the pill or skip it.
Yeah. It says do make a big disclaimer like for red letters, graphic
It's always
content.
there. By the title, it always says which language it is. Sometimes it's
Ah, okay.
English. It says
English.
always there.
Another
Yeah.
guy
English
that
is when it's 50-50, it's English. I
Listen, I
wanted to
speak up
finish
pretty
off
good Hebrew.
with this being up at night Shvius. I
Mhm.
was up one just because I don't have any other topic, and you have to spice this up a bit. I have no choice. Before I said it's Gav, it's too bad. If you want to do it, you can do it. So I was up the first night of Steitzach, and then I come on. Then my son tells me, "What's the difference between the first night and the second night?" I couldn't find a solid answer. So I told him, if we go to Shield, if we find one person, it's a deal. So we go to Shield and we find the Dayan. And the Dayan tells us maybe we should sit down for a few minutes to learn something. And then he says, okay, it's 4:40. I want to go mikveh already.
Holy
That,
stuff.
that's what happened.
Wow.
So I was doiche. It's the first time in my life. I never did such a thing. It wasn't planned.
Depends when you
It
end the
wasn't
Seder,
planned.
though, no?
What?
Depends when you end the Seder. What time do you finish your
We
Seder?
finished. We finished about 12:30.
So before you know it,
We,
it's 3 o'clock. 3 hours is not so hard.
yeah,
That's
for
it.
this dying, don't worry. 5 hours not hard for him. But
That's it.
we had no idea. We came as over to Zoom. There's even a way to say the ticket, a very short version of the ticket.
Yeah.
So I said the very short. The second night I said the very short one. I finished on the way to Shir. I said Kimaran a few minutes, and then he says, "Let's learn something." I said, "No problem," And then we found ourselves 4:40. There was actually one Ingerman that came in 2:30 to check also what's up, and he also sat down with us. So it was very
Wow.
nice. Yeah. Baruch
Well,
Hashem.
By the way,
It's a
I would go
bit.
to the topic of missing phone calls. Ari, you have a flip phone, right?
Yeah. Usually now because I'm going to Israel, I have my phone with me. I have a flip
So
phone. Yeah.
so basically, what I do is, but I don't have voicemail. Neither are my phones.
Okay.
What I do is, I activated *71 on my smartphone and on my flip phone. It basically bumps and bumps. Someone called my flip phone and I can't answer it, or if I wanted to go to Android Auto, I decline.
We lost you. You declined us, bro. You declined us. He just brought up a whole new topic 3 minutes before we're shutting down business.
Yeah.
Sroli, wait, we can't see you now. We can't hear you.
Yeah, this is a hot topic.
Oh, Gewalt. He's gonna have to come on again. But
Yeah, by the way,
tomorrow I'm
someone
by the
else
gate,
kicked me.
Mr. Show. I can't.
Yeah,
Sroli, we got
I'm
you
back.
back.
Now
Now
you're
you're
yeah.
back. Before you
I'm back.
said
I
you
think.
declined, and once you declined us totally. Okay, tell us
So
again
so
about
what were
it.
you saying? I missed you. So basically, when
You go.
when in the middle of English, it automatically goes to my other phone because I made it on Do Not Disturb, and it bumps over to my flip phone. That means I don't miss a call. And if I don't want to answer for somebody, and I press decline, it's gonna ring and ring and ring until the guy hangs up. There's no voicemails by me.
Hmm.
Know what I mean?
I need
Yeah.
to understand this because
It's a
this.
good thing, and sometimes it's terrible.
Right.
Basically, forces me to answer.
Yeah, it's gonna ring forever.
I mean, the guy. Most times the person hangs up, But the real thing is, I answer the phone. I'm gonna call you back soon. If you don't hear
And
from me, call me back.
I don't
the
understand.
student.
When you do *71 on my phone, what happens?
Oh, so there's two things. The *72, which bumps it over right away,
Yeah,
transfers
yeah,
equals, and
yeah.
*71, it makes a full ring and then it bumps over.
If you don't pick
And the
up,
only
right?
time it bumps over first is if you have, let's say, an incoming call at the same time. You don't want it to go to voicemail, right? You have it all the time. You call someone and he's at peak the middle. If someone's in the middle of
Yeah,
dialing out and you call them, it goes to voicemail, right? By me, it doesn't. It goes to my other phone.
yeah.
I don't miss calls. Facts.
Mm-hmm.
So 1 second. *71 is the same as *72. It just gives you the opportunity to.
First, let it ring.
*72 is an
How
automatic
long?
transfer.
How long ring?
A full phone call, like a 30, 20 seconds, I think it is. It rings for 20 seconds, and then
Okay.
it gives a little hiccup and jumps over.
Yeah. It jumps over to the flip phone.
Then if
And
I
then
press
what
decline on my
happens?
flip phone, if I press decline on my flip phone, it goes to my smartphone back.
Basically, he did
Poor
start.
kid. I ain't calling you, bro. Where am I going?
Don't.
I stay stuck in Ben Shemaim Munis.
I mean, you give up at one point, but I usually answer phone calls. I hardly miss phone calls for
So
that reason
both
because
so both have *71. You have a *71 here and a *71 there.
yeah,
So it's ring around the rosy.
yep.
So there's no calling throughly and it goes to voicemail or it stops ringing. There's no.
Right. The flipped. The other thing, the student with that is people don't think that they reach the cell phone.
One
They think
second. I have another question. Okay, you want to answer that? What do you mean?
what the comment?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Yossi is saying, first of all, welcome. Yossi saying if you can answer, you do. If not, not.
Exactly. I just don't like voicemails.
Me neither. I miss a lot of good phone calls, especially the mushal when the yeshiva calls. I don't know which one of the departments called, so I never can call back. What happens to all the prank calls? They also give up?
Ah,
Uh, So I don't get prank calls. I mean, you get prank calls.
I get maybe 30 a day.
You should put your phone number on do not call.
What does that mean?
The one you don't there's a do not call list. Basically,
yeah.
it doesn't help all the time, but it helps for a lot of these things. Basically, if your phone number has been accessed through a public network or the phone number has been flagged by even one person, usually it doesn't come through to you.
So actually, another person messaging me
By
here
the
that
way, you just said on LinkedIn that you don't have Isaac. 1 second. You just said on LinkedIn that you don't have prank calls. Wait and see. Okay, go Isaac.
hold it, Yossi saying, so leave your voicemail full or don't set it up.
It's a matter of
You
opinion.
see, why go Hasidus? Do it Litvish.
Exactly. It is too many opinions.
So
This could go for a long time. I could tell you about the flip phone and the thing. This could go for a long time. But we're 20 minutes in. The rule is go,
wait,
Isaac.
yeah. So there's one of our daily listeners messaged me that today is also the first day that he actually managed to hear it live. I offered him to come on, but he said he can't. And he's also pointing out that one day we spoke by the Satmark show. We spoke about that Chakshir, and I mentioned to Ari that Baruch Hashem, it came to the Maggid Shir, how we spoke about that there's actually a shir daily happening in Arizona. And so this daily listener is messaging me that Maggid Shir is actually making chasna tonight. So we're mentioning it on the daily live show and wishing him a heartzige mazel tov from the daily live show.
Where's the chasana?
Muncie.
Not today.
Yep.
But Meshikta Mahatzi Mazda, that's for
Yes.
sure.
Yes.
Okay, I think Sully is doing very well as a partnership over here. He's a good
Yeah.
listener. There was
You gotta catch me. I have to run to a meeting actually. So Kevin, listen. Let's make it like this. The point is that follow me for more inspirational quotes. It is what it is. Hello,
It's
Kevin,
all about flip
Isaac.
phones or different things.
No, I'm
What
I'm
content?
I'm very into flip phones. Actually, I when I walk in Manhattan, I take out my flip phone on the train and whatever. People look at me like under the belt. It's like Kiddush Hashem.
alien.
So yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So Isaac, don't forget to kiss the mezuzah, and Ari,
Ah, Kiss it every
we'll
morning.
be in touch. Don't forget the
Bezrat
daf away.
Hashem. Thank you so much
All
for
right.
coming.
Thank you,
Shabbat shalom.
everybody.
We'll see you tomorrow from the gate.